शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते।
गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स। कैलाश चंद्र पंडा प्रांत इंग्लिश प्रमुख शिक्षा विकास समिति ओडिशा welcomes you to his English grammar class. In our last class we have discussed about the use of bare infinitive, and today we shall discuss the use of present participle form of non-finite verb. You know students, the ing form of non-finite verb are used as the participle and the gerund. Again, participles are of three kinds. First, the present participle, second, the past participle, and third, perfect participle. Today we shall discuss about present participle. First of all, we have to know what is the present participle. The present participle is formed by adding the suffix ing or ing to the infinitive. Here the pattern is the infinitive plus ing. For example, working, singing, reading, etc. Now let us discuss the use of present participle. First, present participle is used to form progressive tense. While making sentences of present progressive or past progressive, we have read it while reading the tense, we use the ing form of verb. For example, I am reading, he is playing, girls are skipping, etc. Now come to the second point. Present participle is used as an adjective. First of all, let us discuss the use of present participle as an attributive adjective. You know what is attributive adjective? The adjective that comes before the noun. We can take some example. Barking dog seldom bites. Here barking is an adjective and it is used as an attributive form of adjective. Just like flowing water is generally muddy. Now we can use the adjective form of ing form predicatively. Predicative adjective is the adjective that comes in the predicative part of the sentence. Here the noun is in the subject part and the predicate is in the and the adjective is in the predicate part. For example, the play was boring. The story is very amusing. Here the participle forms of the verb boring and amusing, they are used as predicative adjective. Now come to the next. We use the ing form of verb, non-finite verb or present participle non-finite verb as an adjunct. The pattern is then the ing form of the verb we can use in the sentence. For example, the children come running. Here first the subject, then the verb and then running, the non-finite verb. She stood weeping. The boats come hoping round the tree. The birds come hopping round the trees. Here the birds is the subject, then the verb came, and then hopping, that is the non-finite verb. Now come to the next point. Present participles are used after verbs of perception like see, hear, feel, smell, especially to express the continuing action of the non-finite verb. It is an important point from examination point of view that students, you have to remember that bare infinitive is used to express the finished action, whereas we use present participle or verb plus ing to express the continuing action. Here the pattern is subject, then the transitive verb, then object, then the verb with ing form. For example, I saw the thief run away. It is the finished action. Here run is the bare infinitive, and it means that I have seen totally till the thief disappeared. But I saw the thief running away. It is unfinished action. It is a continuing action. That means I saw the thief running. While he running, I came out. Just like I heard the clock striking 10. It indicates the continuing action. I smelled something burning. I could feel his heart beating rapidly. Okay? Present participle. Now come to the next. Present participles are also used after the verb like catch, find, leave, keep, start, same, to express the continuing action. Suppose we can take an example. The gardener caught the boys stealing mangoes. Here stealing was going on when the gardener caught them. Just like I found him standing under the tree. They left me waiting outside. Now come to an important point. Students, usually we join two sentences by using conjunction or preposition. But remember, we can use present participle to combine without conjunction or preposition to talk about an action that happens just before another action. For example, he placed the book on the table. It is the first sentence. Second, then he ran away. If you join this sentence using a participle form of non-finite verb, then it will happen. Placing the book on the table, he ran away. Just like seeing the headmaster, the boys entered the class. Parking the car on the road, they went to the hotel. In the higher class, you reading some extra rules and usages of the present participle. In our next class, we will discuss about the use of past participle and perfect participle. Till then, goodbye. Stay blessed.